Poker, just like a house, requires a good foundation. Only after the foundation is solidly in place can you proceed to build on it. And that's our purpose here, to give you a basic understanding of what you need to know before you begin to play. Keep in mind that although the focus of this program is Texas Hold'em, the most popular and well-known game of poker, these basics apply to all poker games. The objective of poker is to win money by capturing the pot, which contains the various bets made by players during a hand. You win a hand in one of two ways. One, you show down the best hand at the conclusion of all betting rounds. When two or more players are still playing after all the betting rounds are done, the players turn their hands face up. The pot goes to the player who holds the highest hand during this showdown. Two, all your opponents fold. Folding a hand means that a player relinquishes his or her claim to the pot by not matching an opponent's bet. You literally fold your hand and place your cards face down on the table. In this case, you may have actually had the best hand, or you may have been bluffing. It doesn't matter. Whenever opponents surrender their claim to the pot is yours. Whether you use pennies or peanuts to bet with at home, nothing beats the feel of real poker chips. Chips are available in a wide range of colors and patterns. Each color represents a different monetary value. During the program, you'll see us using these yellow poker chips that represent $1. If you want to add a dose of Vegas-style play to your home game, try using real chips. Most popular poker games are played with a 52-card deck that consists of 4 suits: spades, hearts, diamonds, and clubs. The suits are equal in value, so diamonds aren't any better than clubs, and spades aren't worth more than hearts. There are 13 ranks in each suit. The ace is the highest ranking card in a suit, followed by the king, queen, jack, and 10, on down to the deuce. Even though Texas Hold'em is played with 7 cards, the best hand always refers to the best 5 cards in a poker hand. So out of the 7 cards, you get to pick 5 cards that make up your best hand. Hand rankings are a function of probability. The rarer the hand, the more valuable it is. Here's a listing of poker hands from the least valuable to the most. 1 pair. 1 pair is simply 2 cards of 1 rank and 3 unrelated cards. For example, the 3 of hearts and the 3 of diamonds, plus the 10 of hearts, king of spades, and ace of diamonds. If 2 players hold the same pair, then the value of the unrelated side cards determines the winning hand. For example, the queen of hearts, queen of clubs, 10 of diamonds, 3 of spades, and 9 of clubs is superior to the queen of spades, queen of diamonds, 9 of clubs, 8 of spades, and 2 of hearts. This is because the 10 is higher in ranking than the 9. This defining card in poker is referred to as the kicker. 2 pair. 2 pair is made up of 2 cards of 1 rank, along with 2 cards of another rank, and 1 unrelated card. If more than 1 player has 2 pair, then the higher rank determines which 2 pair is superior. For example, the jack of hearts and the jack of clubs, plus the 5 of diamonds and the 5 of clubs, along with the 7 of spades, is superior to the 8 of diamonds and the 8 of hearts, with the 4 of spades and the 4 of hearts, plus the 3 of hearts. If 2 players hold 2 pair and each player has the same high pair, then the rank of the second pair determines the winning hand. If the hand is identical, then the highest ranking kicker takes the pot. 3 of a kind. 3 of a kind is 3 cards of the same rank along with 2 unrelated cards. If you have the 7 of clubs, 7 of hearts, and 7 of spades, plus the king of diamonds and 4 of clubs, you refer to the hand as trip sevens or a set of sevens. Straight. A straight is 5 sequence cards, not all of the same suit. If more than 1 straight is present, the highest card in the sequence determines the winning hand. For example, a jack-eye straight, jack of clubs, 10 of diamonds, 9 of hearts, 8 of clubs, 7 of spades would beat a 10 of clubs, 9 of hearts, 8 of hearts, 7 of spades, and 6 of diamonds, or a 10 high straight. Flush. A flush is any 5 cards of the same suit. The cards are not in sequence. If there's more than 1 flush in a game, the winning hand is determined by the rank order of the highest card or cards in the flush. For example, a flush consisting of the ace, queen, 10, 8, 6 of hearts would trump the king, jack, 9, 5, 4 of clubs. Full house. A full house is made up of 3 cards of 1 rank and a pair of another rank. The 3-card grouping, not the pair, determine the rank of the full house. For example, a hand with 3 9s and 2 5s is referred to as 9s full of 5s. I won the World Series of Poker with a full house. I can't forget that hand. It was fives full of fours. Four of a kind. Four of a kind, also known as quads, is a 5-card hand composed of all the cards of one rank plus one unrelated card. 4 jacks and a 5 is one example. The higher the rank, the better. For example, 4 kings beat 4 queens. 4 eights beats 4 sevens. Straight flush. A straight flush is 5 cards of the same suit that are in sequence. An example is a 9, 8, 7, 6, 5 of hearts, spades, diamonds, or clubs. Royal flush. A royal flush is simply an ace-high straight flush and is the best possible hand in poker. There are only 4 royal flushes possible: ace, king, queen, jack, 10 of spades, hearts, diamonds, or clubs. Betting. Without betting, poker would be just a game of luck and the best hand would always win. Betting is key to poker. In fact, minimizing losses when holding a poor hand while maximizing wins with good hands is what poker is all about. Every betting interval requires a check, bet, fold, call, or raise. More on these terms in a bit. Whoever makes the first bet is said to make the opening bet. After a bet has been made, other players may fold, call, or raise. When a player folds, he loses any chips he has contributed to that pot and has no further play in the hand. After the final round of betting, a showdown among the remaining players who are in the game determines who wins the hand. Here are some basic key terms to describe the action that takes place during a poker game.
I bet.
Bet. A wager of a certain amount of money by a player in a poker game.
Call.
Call. Refers to placing the amount of money bet by another player into the pot in order to keep playing the hand, often stated as, "I call your bet."
Check.
Check. When you check, you're declining to bet when it's your turn to do so. Checking is often illustrated by tapping your fingers on the table.
Raise it.
Raise. To put an additional bet into the pot, forcing other players to put more money into the pot if they want to stay in the hand.
I fold.
Fold. To decide not to call a bet or not to raise. By folding, you relinquish your interest in the pot. You indicate folding by turning your cards into the dealer. Poker etiquette. Poker rules and etiquette help speed the game along and keep it orderly. These conventions are as much a part of the game as the cards themselves. In fact, when you play casino poker for the first time, poker etiquette may take more getting used to than the game itself. Keep in mind the following points of poker protocol. Act in turn. Each player is expected to act in turn as play proceeds clockwise around the table. In other words, if someone bets and you plan to discard your cards and not play, wait until it's your turn to do so. In poker, as in most things, it's considered polite to wait your turn. Keep your cards in plain sight. In order to maintain the integrity of the game, it's important for players to keep their cards on the table during the hand of play. The best way to protect your hand is to keep them on the table and look at the cards by shielding them with your hands while lifting a corner of each card to peek at it. In a game like Texas Hold'em, it's customary to leave your cards face down on the table after looking at them and to place a chip on top of them. This tells the dealer that your hand is still in play. Avoid discussing hands in play. Discussing your hand with other players, even if you've released it and are no longer contesting the pot, may provide information that would give another player an unfair advantage. If you want to discuss a hand with a neighbor, wait until the hand is over. Practice toking. When you play in a card room or a casino, toking or tipping the dealer when you win a pot is considered proper poker etiquette.
That's a tip.
The amount you toke is dependent upon the size of the pot and the betting structure. Take your token cue from other players at the table. Okay, now that you know poker basics, it's time to put them into action.